This is Grace. By this time I'd already picked out her feet and my wife started recording. So in these videos I'm just showing you that she can pick up her feet very easily and she's not super hard to handle on the feet. She's still a little snappy, needs a little bit more work with it, but she's better at standing with the farrier to get a trim or getting her feet picked out. Used to be when we got her that you couldn't even pick her feet up without her getting a little antsy, and her back feet she'd about pull you to the ground. Not the case anymore. Videos all of her with the dummy. This is the first time that we've ever had her on a dummy since we got her. Only the second time that she's ever had a rope swung off her since we've had her. And so I was working with getting her to get into a spot where I'd like her to rate, get her to where she was comfortable with me swinging over her, getting her to square up a little bit, getting her to get up a little bit, as well as side passing. She's come quite a way since we brought her to the house. Pardon me getting up on her right side. I got kind of a stiff lower back. It makes it hard for me to mount up on the right and dismount on the right. But it used to be her right side was so hard to do anything with. You couldn't even, to saddle her or blanket her or work on her right side was hard for her. So the fact that she stands still is really great. She still holds her head a little high. This is only about a month of us working on her from the saddle. We've been working on her collection. We've been working on her standing. She still moves a little bit, but we've been working on her. She's when we brought her, she was very high energy. She just wants to go, go, go. She's more of the type of horse, seems to me, that she'll do better when she has a job, which is why I started her on the rope side a little bit, just on the dummy. Nothing with live cattle at all yet. Like I said, only the second time swinging a rope over her, first time on the dummy in these videos, and as of October 11th. So all our riding work has been mostly to get her collecting and to hold her head lower and to slow her down because she wants to go so much. I don't know that her previous owners just wanted her to lope a bunch, or the owners before that anyway, because when we got her, we were told that the owners were afraid of her and they put her out to pasture for a while. So we brought her home. She'll let you mount her now. She'll let you saddle her now. She'll let you pick her feet out and even farrier her now. She's more or less trying to get a feel for everything. We're more trying to build her confidence up at the lope and the trot. She collects pretty well. When she gets to a little more work in the beginning, she's a little stiffer, a little more high energy. Again, during the filming of all of this, you could hear the wind in the original video, but I'm doing a voiceover, so I took the original out and the audio out, and so it's actually pretty chilly out, and we got a really good breeze going. Her lope was, the reason we recorded her doing a lope was to show you that she won't break in two. And she does need more work at the lope, and at that rate I need more work on my horsemanship, but she will go without breaking in two. She hasn't really gave much of a crazy buck or anything. It was more or less just kind of a unsure feeling for her, so she kind of just get a little hoppy or stiff backed, hunchy, and but she's a good girl. We're working on getting her to slow her mind down a little bit more, and we feel that as we give her a job that she should slow down a little bit more. We're focusing more on slowing her mind down. Again, the only reason we're loping and trotting her in some of this video is just to show you that she won't go crazy. She needs more work at it, but we've been doing mostly walking and collection work, getting her to yield her forequarters and her hindquarters, stop and back up, and hold her head down lower. She's been doing better with her head. She's been doing a whole lot better backing up. Her hindquarter disengagement is phenomenal. She really moves her butt over very well. Unfortunately, she does that more when you try to turn her. She moves her butt more than her front end, which is kind of why we're working on her collection a little bit. We're trying to get her to move more of her forequarters, and haven't really been able to do a ton more on that just yet, but we have been working on it, and just been doing a little bit of a collection back up and get her to turn on her front turn her front side more. She's well-mannered. She's a little testy. She just, she doesn't know a whole lot as to particularly what she's doing, but it's all confidence with her right now. She's had about a month of groundwork done with Mr. Michael Richardson at the Broken Arrow Ranch, and he got her very soft. You can tap on her flank and she'll move her hindquarters. You could tap on her shoulder and she'll move her forequarters from the ground. You can walk around her and point and she'll move her body. Very, very good head on her. Sweet horse, very sweet mare. We call her Grace, and hope you like her.